Stranger Things to watch.
Oh, I bet you do. Blast Center Station episode 72, quite possibly the shortest episode we will ever have, minus the very first one. I think that was only clocked in at 40 minutes. So, but unfortunately, it's just Mike and I tonight. Paul's out, not feeling so well. Tried to get Rashawn in here, but he thought we were on Saturday as well. So, unfortunately, it's just going to be the two. So, it's going to be getting quick through here. You want to give an update on that chat, Mike?
Yeah, we have some sexy motherfuckers in here. Spectacular Spider Grandpa and Midwest Comic Man. Big shout out to Rashawn the Amazing Geek for kind of backing us up tonight there. But like you said, he was thinking it was tomorrow night. So.
Oh, Jason Smith's in here too. Just popped in. Why don't you start with your quote for the night?
My quote is from 1991. The first person goes, "If you didn't kill him, then who did, sir?" And the second person goes, "Who can say? Best thing for him, really. His therapy wasn't going nowhere." And a big shout out to Jack Yo for popping in here and the comic book Estate.
Therapy was going nowhere. How about give me an actor in the movie?
Anthony Hopkins.
Silence of the Lambs.
It is Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, man. You gave me that one. I knew right what it was. My movie's from the early 90s, too. I think it's 92 or 93. You've seen these movies where they say, "Make my day," or "I'm your worst nightmare." Well, listen to this one. Rubber Baby Buggy Bumpers.
God, why does that sound so familiar?
It is from, let me pop up the year here. 93. It's a Schwarzenegger movie.
Midwest says, "Oh crap, I know this, but Brain's not." Last Action Hero?
It is Last Action Hero. That movie got panned so bad, but I loved that movie as a kid so much. Just because it made fun of all those action movies. So, we'll go ahead and jump. What? Go ahead. Go ahead.
What? Jack Yo said kindergarten kid. Yeah, Jack Yo said Kindergarten Cop, and he was wrong. I have not seen Last Action Hero since probably 1993.
Oh, really? I would have said boys have a penis, girls have a vagina if it was Kindergarten Cop.
It's not a tumor.
Not a tumor.
First book. Let's do, I guess, one we both read, which is Batman the Merciless. So in this one, we get a bunch of people, including like Amanda Waller, the leader of Argus, leader of Shade, DEO, discussing what to do next about what's going on in Gotham and the whole metal storyline. Batman the Merciless comes in and ruins the party. Then we get a little origin story on how Wonder Woman died in Batman's arms at the hands of Ares, and Batman puts on Ares' new helmet he forged that makes him super powerful. And it's just another great metal tie-in, and it is a definite stash for me. Not my pick of the week, though.
Yeah, I don't think it's my pick of the week either. At the very first of it, we're all sitting around the table. Let me get to the page. I had no clue that was Amanda Waller right there. I thought that was just some black dude in there sitting in the chair. All of a sudden,
all right, yeah.
Okay, I guess that is Amanda Waller. One of my favorite scenes in this book, her favorite panels, is when Bruce is so pissed off. He says, Ares, you're going to pay, and he picks up the helmet. I mean, that's like the best scene. He pulls the helmet down, and still, yeah, this has been pretty good. Not as good as some of the other ones that I've read for the Dark Knight or the Metal tie-in, but still good nonetheless. It's definitely a stash for me, again, but not my pick of the week. Do you want to go on to a book that... See, we only have two books this week that we both read that we're going to be able to go off of. But I guess you can go ahead and do your next book.
All right,
you read
and next in the Dark Knights, we get the Devastator #1, which I guess is Batman and Superman.
What? That come out this week?
No. The next.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I think it's that Doomsday-looking dude. Where I think there's a whole. Yeah, right there. I think it's that Doomsday-looking Batman.
Oh, okay.
So, looking forward to that. Mighty LJ's in the house. Dead Mother Extraordinaire. Count Von Strange. Yeah. A book we both haven't read. Thanos #12. Love it. This is the final battle between Thanos and his son, and his son has the Phoenix powers. So it comes down to this, and right at the beginning, I forgot their names now. The witches. Oh man, the witches. What are they called? The witches of the God Quarry. I don't know. The 3 witches in the God Quarry actually strip Thane of the Phoenix powers, and Thanos beats his ass right here. Gets his fucking helmet back finally, and goes about his business. Actually throws Thane in the God Quarry, and he has to find his way out. At the end of this, Thanos goes back, and he's going to rule his kingdom right there. And this is ongoing, so next issue, this is right there. Next issue, as Marvel Legacy begins, Thanos wins. So, been loving Thanos since issue 1. I really didn't like how the witches just stripped him of the Phoenix Force. I thought it would have been a better battle if Thane had a little advantage, but this is a stash for me.
Now, is Thanos a bad guy, or is he like an anti-hero in this story? I mean, you rooting for him?
I'm always rooting for Thanos.
Okay. My next book is one that... Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, I was also going to say Nebula. Throughout this whole series, Nebula has some great scenes in there, too. Big shout out to Bruce Zayas. He said, "What's going on, fellas?"
I want to thank him, too, because I ended up getting War for the Planet of the Apes from him, the digital code. And I watched it at night, and it was actually a really good movie, too. I love the first 2 Planet of the Apes movies, the new ones. And third one didn't let me down at all. So it was good. So thank you, Bruce. Appreciate that.
I didn't like it. I didn't care for it.
Oh, my goodness. The next book I'm going to review is one that you had dropped. It's Commandy Challenge #10. So we only have 2 more issues to go, and this wraps up. I think you'll be disappointed you didn't pick this one up, Mike, and here, because I will show you the page. So at the end of the last book, he's in this room, and he's the last person pulled out, or last being, or pulled out of this room by these robots. And then they find out he's human. They say we're not supposed to hurt the humans, but he ends up escaping and jumping into the water. He finds out this base is on in the middle of the ocean. And he jumps out, and here's a whole bunch of sharks with freaking machine guns, man.
Sharks with machine guns.
Sharks with machine guns. They jump out. They're helping him out. And they even save him from the robots because they're against the robots. I think one has a mohawk. One says, did it say thug across his forehead or something? So they're like gangster sharks. This one has a tattoo of a bomb on his shoulder. This one has a heart with a little arrow through it. So
interesting.
So he gets to land, and they're saying, hey, you need to help us out. You need to kill the commander. So he ends up hooking up with these other lion-type creatures to find the commander. And they end up finding this woman here, which means, I'm going to spoil it here, he finds his mom, and his mom's the commander. There's still a little bit more toward the end of the book that twist a little more, so I'm not going to reveal that. But this was definitely better. The last one was pretty good. This one wasn't too bad. So 2 more to go. So I'll probably go ahead and stash it and pick up the other 2 just to complete the whole 12 issue run. So, and back to you if you want to give us an update on what's going on in the chat. If anybody's talking.
Yeah. Jason Smith just asked Bruce Zayas, did Caesar die in the latest Apes movie? I'll let Bruce Zayas answer that. And Bruce Zayas, how's that Super Mario Odyssey coming, man? I know you got that game. I need to get myself a Switch, just for that. Yeah, Bruce Zayas says I can't spoil it. So,
I heard they were making a 4th one though. I heard that, but I don't know. What's your next book, Mike?
My next book is, man, I don't really want to talk about the Marvel books this week, but
were they crap?
Let's do the craftiest, which is, excuse me, I apologize for my rudeness. Jean Grey, number 8. I've been loving this till this book, this new storyline called Psych Wars. And basically in this whole book, she's trapped in the mind of the White Queen. And she's fighting the old school X-Men, and I really didn't care for it. That's all I can really say about this. I might be dropping this if it's going to continue with this storyline. Pick it up. I don't know.
Are you going to be able to psychically connect with Paul tonight?
Fuck Marvel.
Yeah.
I can't do it as good as him.
Yeah.
I love the Mario Odyssey. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. And Zelda. Yeah, that's pretty much the 2 games I would get the Switch for: Zelda Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey. So, to go off on a side rail there. So Jean Grey, number 8, Psych Wars. Blast it.
I never could get into the Zelda games, really. I don't know why. I think the whole, like, there's Paul in the chat.
There he is. Fuck Marvel. Yeah, fuck this storyline in Jean Grey.
My next book is Teen Titans number 13. So we find out that I think it's the last issue that Starfire is now essentially the head of the team, the Teen Titans, and they really want to get Kid Flash. Starfire.
Really?
They really want to get Kid Flash back. Damian doesn't really want him back, but they're kind of at odds about it. So the rest of the team decide to try to persuade Kid Flash to come back. Damian has his own new potential candidate to join the Teen Titans, and it is the stepdaughter or stepsister or half sister of Green Arrow. So he kind of goes and spies on her and checking her out, seeing if she's a good fit. She's trying to stop this bomb that's on this ferry that's going across the water. He watched her. She stops the guy fairly easily, and he's like, hey, she's pretty good. I should convince her to join the team, because he's trying to convince her, saying, hey, you don't have superpowers. I don't have superpowers. We're both pretty smart. Join my team. And she's basically like, why would I want to join with you? Because I'm with Green Arrow. And who else is with the Green Arrow? Why am I drawing a blank? Who's Green Arrow with? No, Black Canary. Yeah, and Arsenal. Why she says, why would I want to go fight crime essentially with you guys? That's a minor league, so I'm playing with the majors already. So they end up going back because they figure out the guy that she had stopped with the bomb on the ferry had a different plan, and actually he went through with his plan. And so they're going back to stop it at the very end. So definitely a good issue. Kid Flash said he would come back, but only if Damian apologized for the way he acted. I don't see Damian doing that outright. Maybe indirectly, apologizing, but I don't see him coming out and saying he's sorry. So it's a stash for me. I've been enjoying Teen Titans since the beginning. So that's my.
Briseis says, "Am I the only one that thinks Starfire is sexy as fuck?" LOL. No, sir. She is sexy as fuck.
Your next book?
My next book. Let's do X-Men Blue, number 14, continuing on the storyline of Mojo Worldwide, Part 4. Been loving this story. Mojo is psychotic. He split off the X-Men into a bunch of teams, and of course, if you know anything about Mojo, he's always trying to pit them against each other for ratings. And what happens in this book? Oh, Magneto, Polaris, and Danger actually are trying to save them. And now they're in the simulation of the Mutant Massacre storyline from back in the day, so that's pretty cool. Then you got a team going up against the Avengers. Apocalypse shows up at the end of this. And yeah, so stash it. The Mojo storyline has been pretty good. And moving right along. Here's the cover. That looks like Dave eating pizza right there.
Oh, what a bastard. Moving on. By the way, anybody watching, last show they said I had pizza every single night we do the show. I did not have pizza tonight. I had a hamburger. So, okay, I've broken that streak. Don't need to worry about me. Let's see here. I'm going to do Nightwing, The New Order. This is turning out to be a lot like, and I might have mentioned it before, Civil War, kind of like how the metahumans versus humans, you have to register, you have to be sedated, essentially. So there's a lot of that going around. I think they do it in Gotham City Garage as well. They talk about that. So here we go. Nightwing, his son's been taken because they found out he had superpowers. Nightwing's been taken to jail too, but he escapes and gets hold of it's not Jason. He says his name. It's Tim.
Come on,
yeah,
man.
Tim. I'm sorry.
Tim Drake?
Tim Drake, yes. So he has kids, and then
Mighty LJ said, but I had pizza, so we're still good.
Yeah, she had pizza. It was kind of a oddball night. We all kind of just picked something a little different. So Tim Drake actually helps him out, get information on where maybe they've held his son, and they actually turned the Batcave into like a nightclub where people can get in and go hang out by the, Batmobile and all that crap. And then Green Arrow comes, not Green Arrow, Green Lantern. Why am I drawing a blank tonight? John Stewart, Green Lantern, ends up coming down trying to stop him, but he ends up kicking the crap out of John Stewart and getting away. Because here they have the Nightwing New Order Chapter 3. There was, I don't know who this is. I know there's Flash, or Reverse Flash. I don't know who the other woman is here at the end. I'm not going to show it. It's been okay. See, this is what 6-issue arc that's halfway through it. But again, kind of reminiscent of Civil War, or there's another title I thought out there that had like where they're kind of disabling their abilities for public safety kind of thing. Do you remember anything other title like that out there, Mike? They have to register. I guess maybe kind of reminds me of that new X-Men show that's out right now.
The Gifted?
The Gifted, yeah.
Yeah. I have read issues 1 and 2, and I do have 3 waiting to read. And I love this story. I think it's pretty fantastic. So.
Yeah, what I was thinking about with Gifted too, like in that TV show, the dad's an attorney that kind of puts those people behind jail. Where all of a sudden now you find out his kid has powers, and he's trying to do. Don't restart now.
What?
My computer said it needed to restart, and I'm like, don't do it now. And now he realizes what it feels like being on the other side. And the same thing with Dick Grayson here. So kind of interesting time. Okay, your next book.
Speaking of the Gifted, I just watched the most current episode tonight, and it's still pretty good. I like it a lot. The female of the Fenris twins is hot as hell. A lot of hot girls on that show. Blink with her green eyes, and it's so much better than the Inhumans. I lost interest in the Inhumans myself, so just had to throw that out there.
What shirt are you wearing, Mike?
Gizmo.
Oh, okay.
From the Gremlins.
I saw Count Von Strange comment on you, said you have an awesome shirt.
Oh.
Okay, what's your next book, Mike?
Let's do Gotham City Garage #2. Awesome stuff here. Love the first issue. This one kind of is told from Big Barda's perspective, and she kind of goes into a little bit on how Granny Goodness whipped her into shape, literally, and how Barda has kind of taken Kara Gordon under her wing. In this one, we get a glimpse of the Red Hood Motorcycle Club as well, and really what has become of Clayface. Clayface is like encompassing mountains and stuff now. It's pretty cool that they're creating based on these statues, and this whole book kind of felt like a Son of Anarchy meets DC Comics kind of feel. So I'm loving this. This is a stash for me. Not my pick of the week, though.
I think I'm a little bit opposite. I know it wasn't horrible, but I'm definitely pulling my bike out of the garage and not picking up issue 3. So this is where it stops for me. It was okay. Like I said, it was from Big Barda's perspective, how she thinks that Gordon's not ready, but she ended up displaying some powers that Big Barda didn't know she had, and she's like, "Oh, wait a minute. I guess maybe she might be ready." But wasn't horrible, but not picking up issue 3 for sure. But okay.
Bruce Zaya said he noticed Wolfenstein 2 in the background here. I just picked this up today. I have played a little bit of it, and after playing multiple hours of Destiny, it's kind of hard getting used to. It is a little bit difficult, but like I said, I haven't really sat down and got into the meat and potatoes of it. So, so far so good though. I'm happy with it. So,
has anybody played Doom? I mean, that game looked pretty good. The new one. Have you, Mike?
The most recent one?
Yeah.
I think I got it through GameFly a while back. It didn't catch my attention enough to buy it, though.
Okay. What about your next book?
Bruce Zaya said Doom is good. Anyway, off the video game rail there. My next book, and it's actually my last book because I didn't read it. It's coming out for the Switch next week. I didn't really read a whole lot this week, work being the main factor of that. Batman Detective Comics 967, my pick of the week, actually. In this one, we find out that Tim Drake is back in Gotham and ends up in the ER. Bruce finds out, and he is fucking anxious to get a hold of him, talk to him. It's pretty powerful stuff. Bruce busts into the ER, into the the operating room, and he's like, "I'm his fucking legal guardian. I own this fucking hospital. Get out." And that was amazing stuff right there. He didn't say fucking, but Tim informs everyone that his future self is here, and his mission is to kill Batwoman. There's also a scene with future Tim and Alfred. That's pretty. I got a little misty. Best detective book I've read in a long while. So 967 pick of the week right there. And like Bruce said, great, beautiful cover.
I pick up the other. That must be cover B.
Yes.
Yeah, cover A. I haven't read it yet. I'm kind of a few issues behind on Detective Comics now. I haven't even started on this new arc they're working on.
Yeah, you gotta read it. This is some great stuff.
My last two books, the one I'll go over real quick. This is actually a blast for me. The cover is about the only thing that's good on it, and that is Grimm Fairy Tales 2017 Halloween special. The story itself is, I don't know. They go to this haunted house or whatever, and the main character ends up getting these hallucinations, essentially, and they keep getting more and more real. And it was hard for me to follow. I don't know. I just didn't like it very much. I thought it was a garbage book for me. That's a blast.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave. You don't buy them book. You don't buy them books for the story anyway.
I do. Shh.
Who here reads the Vampirella books?
I don't have any Vampirella books anymore.
I think I got one to send you. That Adam Hughes one I showed you.
Did you? I thought you said. Did you send me that one? Maybe you hadn't. I don't know.
Maybe it's something else. But I got a little package up there for you.
My pick of the week. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Nope, you're first.
No, I'm done.
You're first.
No.
Go ahead. I'll wait. I'll wait patiently.
I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to send you that book and that drawing I did of you for the Summer Spectacular contest.
I forgot what my name was. Patchouli Boy or something.
No, that's what Midwest calls you.
Oh, okay. My last book for the night is actually my pick of the week, and it's a Marvel book. The first one itself was, I know. The first one itself was it was good, but it didn't have any action in it. This one started off a little slow, then bam, dude, action. That is Punisher, the Platoon #2. So in this book here, I thought it was good. Did you read it? No, you didn't read it?
No. That's one I haven't read yet. And
I won't spoil the whole thing, but so at the beginning, they're still at this table talking with these four older guys, and the guy talking is not revealed yet. I'm assuming it's probably Frank Castle when they get to the final issue. So here the platoon is at their base, at their outpost. They've heard warning of a attack that night, and then finally they end up getting attacked. They end up taking people out. They were trying to ask what Frank Castle's first kill was. That's who was asking these old guys at the table, and so they end up going and fixing bayonets, run through and stabbing people through the head. My favorite scene in this whole thing, they realize that they're like a 60 caliber, I don't know, machine guns. Their machine gun nest was getting taken over. So Frank Castle charges the nest, kills the two people in there, gets on the machine gun, turns it around, and he points it back down the field toward the guy, and this guy pops up right in front. Bam, no more head. Just blast his head off right there on that cover. End up just wiping a whole bunch of people out. Pretty violent. Head. No more head. No. Mike, you won't like this book then. But this is my pick of the week. Definitely, I thought it was far better than the first book. First book didn't have any action. This one definitely had some action toward the end. And I don't know if this is going to total separate story from the Bourne Punisher storyline. I think Ennis did that one as well. Paul might know if he's in here. But this is pretty good. I'm hoping to pick up, I think this is 1 of 6 or 2 of 6. Yeah, I think it's 6 issues miniseries. So, but that is all my books for this week as well. So, guess if you got any news.
Jock Yosa Platoon is really good, so he's enjoying that as well. Ennis comes and goes from Punisher. Mid Paul said. Yeah, I could show you the books I haven't read. I got Amazing 790, Bloodshot Salvation. First issue was amazing. Can't wait to read this one. Continuing the Orphans of X storyline. All New Wolverine number 26. Turok number 3. This story has picked up with him searching for his daughter. Suicide Squad 28. Book you talked about there, Nightwing The New Order number 3. I got this free TMNT book. Pretty awesome cover with all 4 turtles up there. Here's one I really wanted to read for the show, but that's the Flash 33, the metal tie-in. And last, I got Action Comics 990, 10 away from 1,000.
Somebody revealed the one of the covers for 1,000. It was pretty lackluster.
I heard. Oh, big shout out to Uncanny Kawaka, who is in the house. He said, hello, everybody. I heard they were doing it. I forgot where I saw it on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, that they were doing it's going issue 1,000 is going to be a hardcover. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I saw, but kind of like a graphic novel, but with a hard cover. I don't know. Whatever. Don't listen to me.
Yeah, we got to listen to your eyes and ears out there. Action Comics. Let's look it up.
So what's been going on, guys? Who's going to Dallas?
Dallas? Oh, us. Yeah. Sorry. I'm looking this up. I know. I have such a short memory span. I've got my hotel. You've got your hotel. Paul has his. I'm not sure what Jeremy's doing yet. I know there were quite a few of the people said they were going to go. I guess they already live down in that area. So, yeah. Thank you, Paul. You know, at least if you're not on here, we can rely on you in the chat to make sure to call me out. I appreciate that. Yeah. I got coughing too now. I was looking something up on the internet. I wasn't really paying attention to what he was saying. Wasn't comprehending. So yeah. Well, now you totally made me lose train of thought. I do want to bring out though that me and my boys both have. One's 15, one's 17. We've been watching the Friday 13th movie, so we're moving on to the third one here tonight or tomorrow. Host skills. Look up shit Nant while hosting. Yeah. I'll see you stepping up and hosting. Pneumonia boy.
I think when we get to Dallas, we're all going to have to wear like radioactive suits. That contagious motherfucker.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Have him go through a chamber to get all sterilized before entering. I think one of the books I read this week, or I wait to read this week. I read this one last week, Mr. Miracle number 3. That came out last week. I didn't get it till this week. Dark Crystal number 8. The Chair number 2. I missed issue 1 by Alterna Comics. See, they're Detective Comics right here. But
oh yeah.
But that's all the books I have for this week too. I guess we'll jump into your segment, Mike.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Going through puberty there?
I wish. All right. Shut your Funko mouth. Available at the Funko shop right now. If you're Zodiac, the Scorpio, or if goddamn, I can't even talk. If your Zodiac is Scorpio, your Zodiac sign is Scorpio, go to the Funko shop right now, they have your pop available, and it's pretty cool. It's just a human head, and he's got the body of a scorpion. So if you're interested in that, grab it. Gemini Collectibles, their website, you could get a flocked Yogi Bear if you're a fan of Yogi Bear. I'll get into that one later because I actually got that pop this week. Looney Tunes pops are coming. I think I talked about this a few shows ago. We got Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Viking Elmer Fudd, a Gremlin, not like my shirt, not from the movie Gremlin, Looney Tunes Gremlin, Sylvester and Tweety, which is probably the one I want the most because it's pretty cool looking, and Tornado Taz. Rumor is Seeking Near Mint Comics is in the house. Am I late to the show? Not really. We're just running 2, so we're probably gonna be ending a little earlier than usual. He says, "What up, guys? One more sub to 300."
What the hell was that? Like, is that your turkey call? God dang.
Yes. Rumor is Spider-Girl pops are on the way. I don't know which Spider-Girl they're talking about. Hopefully it's maybe it's Annie from Renew Your Vows. That'd be pretty cool. Stranger Things season 2 pops should be arriving in stores any day now. Look out for all the Ghostbuster ones, and we'll talk about Stranger Things in a minute. Let's see what else. If you have been watching videos, glow-in-the-dark silhouette Justice League pops are coming. Where's Jeremy at? Jeremy probably get on this stuff. To me, they look pretty ugly to me. You can get those at Entertainment Earth. Mr. Monopoly is a Walmart exclusive, not Walgreens. Rumors are right at the beginning when he was announced they were going to be Walgreens exclusive. They are not. They are Walmart exclusive. Mr. Bean pops are coming in January. There is a chase with. I'm not familiar with Mr. Bean. Have never watched it before, but there's a turkey on his head, and it's pretty cool looking. Kind of like that Friends episode where Joey puts the turkey on his head. If you're more familiar with that, that's going to be a chase. More Teen Titans Go pops are dropping in January. We're getting Robin as Nightwing, Robin as Red X, Mammoth, Hot Ass Starfire as Batgirl, Books A Million exclusive Robin as Red X Unmasked, Hot Topic Robin, and he's got a baby on his chest in one of them holders. I heard the Mr. Monopoly pop was canceled. Last I heard, that was just a rumor too. So I don't know. So one that I really want is the Toys R Us exclusive Rose Wilson, Deathstroke's daughter, I guess. I think that's his daughter, and Raven as Lady Legasis. So not too familiar. Don't watch Teen Titans Go. Sonic the Hedgehog pops will be dropping in December. And this one really piqued my interest. More Masters of the Universe pops are dropping in January. Really excited for these. We got Battle Armor He-Man, Battle Armor Skeleton, Merman, a Chase Blue Merman, Evil Lyn, Beastman, Orko, Stratos, Toys R Us exclusive Mossman, which of course will be flocked. The old school action figure was actually flocked. Target exclusive Fakor, and another Trapjaw FYE exclusive. He's a little bit different color than the I forgot the specialty series one. They revealed in the Justice League box one of the Funko Pops, and I'm not going to spoil it for those who don't want to be. The new line of WWE Funko Pops are coming. Airborne Sapper, he said, "What's up, guys? Where's your videos at, Airborne? I miss you, brother." The Justice League box, they spoiled the one of the pops. Apparently, there's 2 pops, and it looks fucking amazing. You have till November 1st to get this box, so jump on it. I think it's going to be a hot item. And that is it. I did pick up 2 Funko Pops this week. Number 662. I got Big Time Spider-Man from Walgreens right here. From what my understanding, according to Walgreens website, you could only get this through the website. It's not going to be available in stores. So
What's the big time suit?
I have no clue. It's before I started collecting again, apparently. Someone in the chat, what's the Big Time suit? It's pretty cool looking, though. Spider-Man Pop, I had to grab it. And today I was at GameStop picking up my copy of Wolfenstein Part 2. And I had to grab this. This is the Mike Ditka from the Chicago Bears. Not a big Bears fan, but I was born and raised in Chicago, and Mike Ditka is a fucking legend. So I grabbed him. So that's the only 2 pops I grabbed this week. And I know Paul had some pops, but of course he's not here. Jason Smith got a Pennywise pop.
Yeah, the Bears.
Bears. Tats Comics is a big Bears fan, and he has. I think he has Mike Ditka and Walter Payton. I want to grab the Walter Payton one too because he is also a legend in Chicago, great running back. But yeah, so he got the Praetorian Guard Walgreens exclusive. Paul did Midwest Comic Man. I saw one at Target today. I was in Target and I didn't get it. So not, of course, not the Walgreens exclusive, but.
I only got one, and it actually came in today, or I found it on eBay. We were talking about it in the chat, and when I said, hey, I can get this cheaper than I can go to the store. He said, well, it's about the same price. I said, well, by the time that I drive over there and I realize that my Hot Topic doesn't have any, I'm just wasting my time and my money. So I actually got it on eBay for, I think it was $7.50 plus $4 shipping and handling. So that's $11.50, $12, right around there. And that is the Elvira Mummy Hot Topics, because not the glow in dark one. That one's freaking already over $100. But I'm still happy to have this one. This is pretty cool. So I'm assuming maybe now they're going to come out with these every year right around Halloween with different costume or whatever. I don't know.
I wouldn't mind. That'd be pretty cool.
Did you grab that one yet, Mike?
Not yet, no.
But that is the only Funko I got this week. So I don't know if we want to move on or not.
I have really nothing else to show. We could give away the Walking Dead code right now.
We can. Let's go ahead and do that.
All right. Real easy. I'm going to make, if you guys haven't seen this on Facebook, I did get the deluxe edition, complete 7th season right here. I pre-ordered this back in like fucking February. And I have all the ones up to this season, so I might as well have grabbed this one. You could only get this through Amazon. But I'm going to go ahead and give away the code for the actual whole season of Season 7 here. Real quick, real easy question. First one to get it in the chat. I know there's only 8 of you in here. Really easy question here. What is Herschel, Maggie, and Beth's last name?
While they're looking at that, did you watch the first episode of Season 8?
Yes, I did.
What was your opinion on that one?
I actually fell asleep only because I was so tired from work. But what I saw was pretty good, and I saw the end. Jeremy actually got it. Jeremy Edwards.
Who's that guy? I don't know that guy.
You know. So, Jeremy, I will get you this code.
Trying to find out Walking Dead one that you got on Amazon if they had it still. Yeah, the first episode was kind of like, I don't know. There were times like he could have just shot Negan and got it done with. There was a lot of monologuing going on.
Yeah, there was, and that's probably one of the reasons I fell asleep. But yeah, it is what it is.
Seeking Your Mint brought up Stranger Things. You are what, 3.5 episodes in? What's your opinion on that show so far?
So I woke up from I got up at 3 a.m. and did my thing. I went back to sleep, woke up, put on first episode, and didn't stop watching till my wife got home. It is fucking amazing. It is better than season 1, in my opinion. The kid who plays Dustin, I think his name is, the one with the hat, the red, white, and blue hat, he's killing it this season. There is a new, let's say, character to the team, and that person is amazing. I love it. I can't wait to pick it back up again. I know Jeremy's been watching it too, and he feels the same way. We were talking earlier, so.
Yeah, I only watched the first episode tonight. I'm waiting for him to wear the Ghostbusters outfits. I don't know when that takes place in the movie yet.
It's coming up soon.
Is it? Okay. So, yeah, my wife was pretty upset that I watched the first episode. I'm like, I needed to watch it for the show, honey. I had to. So she may be watching it right now while we're doing this. We'll see. Real quick, Mike, what did you, now I don't know if we don't want to talk about prices or whatever, what did you have to pay for that Walking Dead Spike Walker pre-order?
I think the initial pre-order was $80, but I think I asked my wife what was the final total. It was about $160.
Okay, because it's $175 on Amazon right now.
Yeah, that sounds about. Look up this one. Look up this one on eBay or something. This is, I think, season 2. Yep. Look up season 2.
I even have it on Amazon.
Tell me how much this is going for.
They have, on Amazon, they have 9 offers starting from $320.
Yeah, I've seen it as much as $500 for this thing.
Yeah. I don't buy the box sets. I usually just I buy the digital copies of that. But yeah, they can't kill them yet. But I think they could have definitely changed it around to make it to where it wouldn't have been so lame. Because Rick could have just taken him out as soon as he stepped out the door and been done with it, moved on. Then try to convince the rest of the saviors to follow Rick at that point. But only other news that I saw today, and you may have seen it too, they said they finally cast the guy for Shazam, Zachary Levi. I don't know if you know who he is, but they've said they've cast him.
I don't know who he is, but looking at the pictures, I don't see it.
Yeah. I think you have to bulk up quite a bit to even get it. I think he's more of a comedian than he is action star.
Yeah, unless he plays some kind of older version of the kid form of Captain Marvel, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I think that is it. We'll go ahead and wrap it up for the night, unless you got something else.
So I'm pretty caught up with Inhumans. I'm not enjoying that anymore. It's just all over the place. I don't really like it. The Gifted is fucking amazing. We already talked about that. Stranger Things, we did the giveaway. Jeremy won. Congratulations, Jeremy. As soon as we're done here, I will get that code out to you. Yeah, that's all. Mofo better jack up on roids.
Yeah, I heard that ABC actually fessed up, said, yeah, that Inhumans thing kind of sucked.
Oh, wow, really? Yeah. I mean...
any shout-outs or any new subs?
I do have a new sub, Movie Champs 41, or no, it's just Movie Champs, and that channel has 41 subs. I have not yet checked that channel out, but I will do so in the near future. I do want to shout out, I don't know if you guys could see it, that Spider-Man painting. I think he did it with what do you call, spray paint, a lot of it with spray paint. And that is actually someone I work with. Her son did that when, unfortunately, the World Trade Centers were still standing, and I think when one of the Spider-Mans released. So, big shout out to her. So,
I'm trying to see here. I have a couple new. I can't believe I'm not subscribed to him yet. Sean Richards. He only has 10 subs. It looks like oh, he has some like videos. I don't think it looks like he doesn't have any videos himself. And then who else do we have for the Blasted or Stash show? I think we have a couple more. Seeking Near Mint said we were like one away from 300 right now.
woohoo!
So maybe we'll get to 300 before pretty soon here. Let's see. You got your new Patriotica. That's coming, right?
Yeah, I was in, or you had messaged Ron Z, I think his name is, and we had talked, and he's going to send me a new copy. So,
okay,
all is good. He said it might be a couple weeks because he is in the process of moving, and I think he broke his arm or broke his leg or something. So, we'll see.
Okay, I guess I'll put a wrap on episode 72. That was supposed to be whoop, there it is, but it was kind of like, there it is. But we'll go ahead and wrap it up. So, guys, whether you blast it or whether you stash it, Wes, one more thing.
What?
You have something else you need to say?
Happy Halloween, motherfuckers.
Oh, yes. So make sure you're safe out there on Halloween. Have fun and don't drink and drive. How about that? It's a little PSA from Blast It or Stash It. So whether you blast it, whether you stash it, happy reading, and we will catch you next week. We will update here on the Facebook page when we'll be on. It all depends on what happens with my son's game tomorrow, but we'll just keep an eye on the Facebook group, and we'll let you guys know. All right, later, guys. Bye.